Hey guys, Falafel92, and today we'll be celebrating James Earl Jones, aka Mr. Darth Vader himself, for his 92nd birthday today, January 17th, 2023. So let's get started. So at the top we have the Star Wars original novelizations, which would have been A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. I think that they're solid books. It's just a fact. I mean, they do change some things for the films that weren't they basically changed it like, with, say, any other novel series. It's just a fact. Now, Patriot Games, I think, is a pretty excellent movie, and you got James Earl Jones, Harrison Ford, Samuel L. Jackson, Sean Bean, Richard Harris. I mean, amazing cast. What can I say? It's just like Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. It's really hard for me to understand what it was and was not changed from the book when I don't own it. I mean, if this had been any other Tom Clancy book, I might have been able to say, oh, I know what got changed from book to movie and see all that stuff. Now, the Robot Chicken trilogy, I don't know if James Earl Jones did appear in it. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I do think that it's arguably one of my favorite TV episode trilogies, and I don't think there's that many TV trilogies. Yeah, but alongside DC Comics duology, I think it's one of my favorite Robot Chicken episodes out there. And those are, I don't watch Robot Chicken that much, but yeah. Now, episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and episode 2, The Attack of the Clones, I realized that James Earl Jones was not present in those movies because it was a voice role, and obviously he can't exactly voice the character when the character's not written to be in the suit at all. So yeah, but still, even looking past that, we gotta talk about, I think every other person has talked about how they're just mediocre. It's just a fact. Like, Phantom Menace as a kid, I would have said, yeah, it's a great movie, but now I'm just like, as an adult, it's like, it's not as good as what I thought it was. Revenge of the Sith, I think, is in my top 5 best Star Wars movies. And again, James Earl Jones was not he's barely present in the movie at all. Just because the character of Anakin wasn't in his suit until 2 hours into the movie, and then he barely spoke when he was in the suit. So, yeah. But, I mean, Revenge of the Sith is my top 5. And it's pretty interchangeable with Rogue One for either top 3 or top 5, just barely top 3. A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back are my top 1 and 2 best Star Wars movies. They're pretty interchangeable. They're just solid movies, well written, well casted, and yeah. And we come to Star Wars Episode 6, The Return of the Jedi. Again, it's not as good, well written as Empire or A New Hope, but it's still a solid movie. It is definitely worth my top 5 best Star Wars movies. It's just solid movie by comparison to everything else, the prequels and the sequel trilogy. I'm not going to comment on those, so yeah. So again, we're just going to wish Mr. James Earl Jones a happy 92, and we're going to leave it at that. So, yeah.